everybody, I'm Garrulous64 and welcome back to Sonic Mania Mods. Today we've got the classic Amy mod, and it's been updated, and look at her, she's all happy to be back, waving at us, very gingerly. I don't know, I guess before she became a crazy stalker, she used to be kinda timid. If CD's ending is anything to go by it, I guess that makes sense, but anyway. Like I said, we have the classic Amy mod today. I'm going to be showing off both versions of it because the download came with two different palettes you could use for it. One is based on the CD portrayal of the character, and the other one is from Sonic Drift. I'm using the one from Sonic Drift first because I like the blue. I'm obsessed with the color blue, as some of you might know. And we're also checking out the Chemical Plant Forces mod, which inserts Chemical Plant's layout from Forces. You know, specifically, Chemical Plant, the dumbest name for a level I've ever heard. And my judgment's telling me that this mod goes over Chemical Plant, and if it doesn't, then there is literally no order left in the world, and we have no hope. And here we are in Chemical Plant, don't let the nameplate fool you, that's what it's called. And finally, we're here in Mania, so we can actually have a good time. We can roll down this slope, and get an actual speed boost and make it up that ramp without having to spin dash at the bottom of it. Just, you know, good times all around, good times will be had by all. It's just gonna be a fun time, and I decided to take Classic Amy into this level because, one, I really want to look at the Classic Amy mod because it's really well done, and two, just because, I mean, I feel like Classic Amy's been getting gypped in terms of game appearances. I mean, the design of Classic Amy, just like the other classic characters, is just, I think all the classic characters have very good designs. I know they're not too different, you know, compared to their modern designs, but I mean, I feel like Amy and Rosie are really different. And I don't know if that was to show how much time had passed between CD and Adventure, but, you know, whatever. Either way, I still like both the designs. And I mean, think about it. In Generations, Classic Sonic came back. Hello, Special Ring. Classic Sonic came back, he did not talk. So, think about it. We could have an Amy Rose character that doesn't have to talk. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Because, I mean, most of the time, the only thing coming out of her mouth is, Sonic, marry me, you know, like stuff like that. Rosie's not concerned with things like that. Rosie just, like, reads tarot cards and stuff and predicts the future. I'm not sure how she does that without talking. Maybe she would have to talk a little bit, but anyway, she'd probably have more interesting things to say, in my opinion. Unless she is dead. Which would be my fault. I apologize. But yeah, Chemical Plant Forces. I really don't like the classic levels in Forces. The music, however, is fantastic. This remix is really good. I think I still prefer the original version of the song, though. Not quite sure why, because this is, like I said, this is still really good. It's just, I think I just prefer the feel of the original. And honestly, I don't like I did it again, really. Am I that stupid? The answer is yes. So yeah, the classic Sonic levels in Forces, I'm gonna skip this direction this time, I just don't feel are designed very well. Besides the fact that classic Sonic's controls and physics just aren't very good, I just find that the level design is very bland, and the levels are very short, but it is Forces, so I guess I'm not really going to count that against classic Sonic in particular, you know, alone, because obviously all of the levels in Forces are very short. But yeah, it's just, like, what really happened? I feel like Classic Sonic, they were trying to throw him in there as, like, a moneymaker, or as, like, a safety net, because Mania had just come out, and people loved it. So, I don't know, why don't you get Christian Whitehead in the team to design some levels for you, some just quick things, and they probably would have turned out a little better, and, I don't know, maybe let him do the physics and the controls, too. I don't know, am I a rocket scientist? Clearly not. I just play games on the internet. I don't know how hard that would have been, but think about it, we could have had some good classic Sonic stuff in Forces, but instead we didn't, and now we are trapped in here. That's frightening. And here we are, back with the other palette of Amy Rose. You can see, I think her fur, or whatever you want to call it, is a little bit darker, and the shirt is green, skirt is orange, just like she was in CD. I like that the mod creator included both of these palettes, just in case you were a fan of one or the other. I know when I was looking at the Gamebanana page, someone was like, oh, you know, I really like this mod, the only thing I don't like is that she's got a blue shirt. And I don't know if that spurred the mod creator to make both versions, but I really like it either way. To be honest, I like the blue shirt more, because it's different. I mean, we've seen this version of Rosie in CD, so why not switch it up a little bit? Show that she has more than one outfit to show off. You know, typically cartoon characters just kind of wear the same thing every single day, and it's like, don't you own any more clothes? Some of them do. Anyway, how's the super form looking? Alright, so her fur got a little bit lighter for a second there, but then her shirt turned yellow, and now she's just sparkling. But I guess that makes sense, because I guess there's no canon super form for most of the characters. I kind of like it when people just, you know, dye characters yellow and say, oh yeah, that's the super form. Like I've seen like a super big, where he's kind of skinny, and he just has, I think his fishing pole grows to like a ridiculous size, and also, that was not an innuendo, okay? Like, please do not take that the wrong way. Immediately taken the wrong way. I can see it already. But yeah, or something like, wow, look at that. No, don't grab her. I said, look at that. Just look with your eyes, not your hands. She's turning into the werehog. You can see how she's got the really dark blue fur and then like the really light blue muzzle. And I'm drowning a child, my bad. You know, I wasn't thinking. I am astounded that that happened a third time. But I did just say I wasn't thinking, so I guess I'm not entirely surprised. But yeah, like I was about to say, I really love like the fan-made Super Dr. Eggman. How he just, his mustache turns golden, and he gets ripped, and his shirt comes off, and it's like, oh, you look like some kind of like Tekken character or something out of Street Fighter. I don't play other fighting games. I just kind of see pictures of them online sometimes, but I forget what a game has that as an actual boss. Is it like before the sequel or after the sequel or something? Let's just not get to the end. Let's just keep falling. Being incompetent. Do you know what? This'll help. Now, when I was experimenting with the other version of this mod, the blue shirt and the drift palette, as they call it, if you go super, her shirt turns yellow and it stays that way, so I'm not sure if this version of the mod just isn't finished yet, because I'm pretty sure this one, what am I doing? What am I doing? Is this, I don't think I've had this much trouble in Forces. I think maybe the game's just faster and more fun, so I don't think about it as much, so I just end up killing myself. Let's go this way and get crushed a fourth time in the same way. What do you guys say? You down for that? Or drown, or drown, or drown, or not, or... Oh my god, I made it past it! This occasion calls for a monumental amount of joy. Where are we headed now? Oh, to endgame. We did it. But yeah, I don't really remember what I was talking about before. It was probably something stupid. But anyway, I think that's all I wanted to show off for this mod today. So if you liked this video and you're not subscribed already, please make sure you do so you can keep up with more Sonic Mania mods and other things that aren't Mania mods, because I do a lot of things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.